Hey guys, it's your girl Debbie and welcome back to this channel. I am on very high spirits, but first let me tell you what I'm just doing right now. I am reacting to my very first video that did go up on 7th. And what? Okay, I realized after one of my very good friends, Kev, brought it to my attention that I didn't even tell you guys what my name was. So I'll go like, umeamua tutafigure this thing out on our own. That's the reason why I have had to change my intro so that I'm Debbie Deborah. Let me just show you what's on here. Yo, who is that? Who is that? Okay, I have to say that is progress. That one I won't dispute. It is good progress. At least the fact that the first video went out, I know it's going to be very easy for many other videos to go up, right? I hope you guys can hear me well. One of the people also did comment that my sound is a bit ish, and I'm hoping to work on that. Let me just try and do something and see if this works. Yeah, so I have fixed that. I think so. I have not. Just give me a second. Now I have, yes. So basically what I have done is I'm using my earphones. I saw that as a plug to just like giving you better collective sound quality before we can get to the lapels and those equipments. But right now I'm using my earphones as a microphone, and I think it's done much better, right? So I will delve right into the video. This is going to basically be a sit-down video where we just chit-chat about very different things while I do my makeup. So I'm going to be doing my go-to makeup, basically an everyday kind of makeup that I would go for. I don't do my makeup every day, but if I would, and when I do, this is a simple makeup video this is a simple makeup look that I would go for each and every day. So what usually I do, I start with my brows and I comb them using this toothbrush, and then my pencil is almost over. Team Davis, I am a Team Davis, so I need to get another pencil very soon. We're actually going to also talk about what 2022 and the first quarter has looked like, what it has been for me, what are the goals I set that I didn't achieve, and the goals that I set that I also did achieve. And yeah, so that's basically been it. So when 2022 began, like in the past years, I usually set quite a number of goals. Like, you write a whole list. Like this book used to be full of notes, of what I want to do, what I want to achieve and do in 2022. But I realized it's a scam, because most often than not, the things that I had written down never used to happen. At least part of it, most of it. And so I did change my ways of doing things this year, and I said I was going to bite my goals quarterly. So I wrote down 5 goals that I wanted to achieve in the first quarter of the year. That was January to April. Well guys, I have to say that is a very good way of setting goals, especially if you really struggle with procrastination and getting things done in time and all that. So setting quarterly goals has actually really helped, because you realize that you only have a few months to go through those goals, and you really have to achieve them. So I did set my quarterly goals, and I was reviewing them just the other day, because the first quarter of the year is over. And I have to say, we should embrace that kind of way of setting goals, because inakupea pressure you need to do that before time catches up with you. I went back into my makeup stash and found a whole pencil. This is the beauty of, doing business, because I remember that the last time I bought this many pencils was when we were actively doing makeup for Ubule Creatives. So yeah, this one now works. So I was saying, the progress that has been seen with setting quarterly goals is actually amazing, because out of the 5 goals out of the 5 goals that I set, I was able to achieve 1. Yay! Yay! At least, I mean, congratulations to me, because I'm not going with the whole 5 lot to the second quarter of the year. And what? Okay, msichana ni distract mwenye ako kwa TV. Remote. Bye distraction. Thank you. So I'm saying, out of the 5 goals that I set in January, I've been able to achieve 1 consistently since January. I mean, that's good progress, because at least I'm not going with all the 5 to the second quarter of the year. I'm going with 4, which is really good. And the one that I have been able to achieve that I'm going to share with you is saving. I really wanted to save consistently since January, and I have been doing it without fail. I mean, I am so proud of myself. Usually what happens is, when the month starts like this, I know there's X amount of money that I do not have in my account, and that is it. And so I've really been learning to work with what I have minus the savings, so it's been a really good thing that I have learned to do, and that I am proud of. But the rest 4, I think this is something that is subject to discussion, something that is subject to review. So what I'm going to do is just basically going to review and see what can be done as per when, or if it's not something that can be done right now, what are the time frames that I have to get them done. And yeah, so I'm proud of myself on the goal setting. So now I want to do my brows. And brows, guys, one hack for brows is they have to be as natural as they can. I see people walking in blocked brows, and I'm like, wow, confidence. We all need that kind of confidence, because I mean, naturally when you look at your brows, they go as they proceed. Yani zinaanza zikiwa light as they proceed to being dark. So who are you to start making your brows dark from the word go? That thing never makes sense to me. When you're doing your brows, kindly make sure that you start shading light as you go deep. If you don't do that, that's how you end up walking with blocked brows right here in town. So I'm just going to draw my brow. Usually what I do is, actually, there's one step I apply powder on my whole face. I've done the TLC. I've done everything, and everything is okay. So usually nowadays I do my powder first on the face. That is after priming. You do your powder, though most of the times, actually, I won't lie, I forget to prime. I just use my daily moisturizer, na assume tu hiyo imekuwa prime iko sawa. So what I do is I powder my face like that, and then now I chana my brows. This is an everyday look. Any day I want to leave for town or whatever. And now doing brows while talking is usually a very hard task, so I might just keep quiet, do my brows. Another hack you have to do while doing your brows, just use the normal outline that your brows have given you. It's usually easier. But always kuna kwangana ile brow moja yenye itakusumbua. Usually for me it's this one. You see this one? This one usually outlines faster. And then this one usually just tries to act up very many times. So kuna hii brow itakufunza patience. You just have to be patient. with it. And I also I like working on a sharp pencil, so sharpener is always very good. I find sharp pencils to just define things better as compared to the blunt one. So my sharpener is always my best friend when I do my brows. And then if I'm going for concealer, if I want a very natural and sheer look, usually I do it with my foundation, because foundation is your skin shade, so it's very easy. But if I want like a highlight-ish kind of feel under the brows, I usually go with my normal concealer. What I usually use is Carob. This is Black Opal Carob. That's what I use as my concealer. And then while concealing, don't start with your concealer from the front kabisa. That's what usually forms that key block thing, because shading it off inakuwa quite a challenge. So for me, what I usually do for that, I don't start with the concealer right from the front of the brow. I start from hapo mahali, so that when it comes to spreading the concealer to forming a clean finish, it's easier. It's really easy, very, very easy. You see, I've given that allowance, so that allowance is going to shade with a brush. Then I take my brush and just quickly blend off any excess that does not look neat, that is causing drama. You see, this is the place where now you pull this mbele. Nata ikikuja mbele, you see, it doesn't form that kithingi, that kipap look, you know. That is the place where you pull that, and then basically just do that. It's more or less just lining your brows to look more natural. Then at this place, brush slightly, upe brows zako hivyo. So usually on normal occasions, I'll just conceal the under eye, the downside of the brows, cause yeah, but more often than not, I will conceal the edge hapa chini kuipea definition. Yeah, so basically that's how I'll do my brows. That's it. And I think with brows, you learn how to do them with time, because before I would do my brows for up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but nowadays it's very easy, especially because you keep doing them often, so you learn how to do them. That's basically me how I do my brows. But one thing I have to detest, guys, is do not walk with blocked brows in town. No, blocked brows, no. That one, we will have to call a meeting and have you guys advised. Yeah, one of my rules, especially with makeup, is brows zikikata, do not force it, because you know the brows are what we all see. The first thing we see, the first thing you see when you meet someone is their eye area, and their eye area is basically their brow, around that area. You can do your makeup right, but if your brows are falling apart, hapo hatutakubaliana. So be as simple as you can with your brows, but also the more you do it, the more you get it right. So keep doing it until you get it right. Yeah, so that's basically it for my brows. After I do that, now I go to my powder. Everyday look is usually, oh no, I don't go to my powder, I go to my foundation. But depending with, if this day I'm feeling lashes, I'll do my eye area. So I'm just putting a bit of concealer there, then I'll spread it with this. I don't know how you guys set your goals, bro. I don't know how you guys set your goals usually. Like, let's start for this year. How did you set your goals? Did you like not set them at all? Because I know people who didn't set it at all. So did you not set your goals at all? Did you set your goals for the whole 12th year, Did you go quarterly? Did you go monthly? Like, how did you do your goal settings, and how has been the progress so far? If you do not mind sharing pale kwenye comment section, tell us how the goal setting for you has worked. Are you achieving them? Are you not achieving them? Like, you know, let's communicate and see how far are we with this thing on goal setting. So basically, for the second quarter of the year, I don't think I am setting any more goals, because I want to be able to work on the ones that I wasn't able to achieve in the first quarter of the year, and that is what I will work on. So I don't think I'm going to set any more goals right now, because the goals that I already set for the first quarter of the year hatujamaliza, and I really want to be able to achieve things and not just write them. Unajua, there's this thing where you write really big things and you see yourself achieving big things and then you don't achieve them. No, I want to be consistent with achieving them. So I'm not going to set another set of goals yet until I am able to achieve most of it. So I'm going to if I'm able to achieve most of it in this second quarter of the year, then I'm going to add on to the ones that I've been able to tick. I'll add them on. But yeah, so that's been it basically on goal setting, and nothing much. But I'm so proud that the first video on YouTube was able to go up when it did, because that one I was really, I did a very huge debate on my head. But the fact that the first video has gone up, I'm so sure that the rest is going to be really, really easy for me. Another thing is, what else did I want to share with you guys? Or how often you guys are going to be receiving or expecting videos in this space. So I want to be as consistent as I can, so I'm going to be posting at least a video every week, and that's going to be on Saturdays. Every Saturday at 11, you'll be expecting a video. So that's how consistent I want to be. So help me God, because yeah. So right now, usually what I do is, by the time I'm scheduling the video that is supposed to go up on Saturday, or rather, let me start from the place that, see, the first one has gone out. By now I'm supposed to have scheduled the next one. That's how I want to work, so that I work under pressure ya sijafanya. So I want that by the time one video goes up, the next one is being scheduled. That means I want to shoot every other time. Every time I get an opportunity to, I want to create content and then make sure I'm editing it in time and scheduling it in time. Actually, the one that I just posted, I scheduled it a week before it went up. So that was really good, because now that consistency is going to be there. And yeah, also you can help me know what you guys want to see apart from what I have planned for you by commenting, of course, down below. You can also follow me on my Instagram handle right here. DM me and tell me this is what maybe you'd like to see on my YouTube channel. I know I'll be posting more of life, business, and makeup, skin and all that. But if there's anything you think I can go out of my way to do for you, then you can comment down below, or you can slide into my DM on Instagram and let me know what that could be, and then we could always work something out. So the business aspect, I'm going to be having people who are I have very many friends who are business owners or entrepreneurs, so they'll be coming up here and just we'll be having a chit chat on what business looks like for them, what it means to run a business, you know, those business oriented conversations. So if you're here and that's your vibe, kindly stick to that notification bell so that usipitwe, do not be passed. I'm now going to put on my foundation, and I'm using the Mahogany from Revlon. Usually what I do is I put kidogo there. So this is going to take care of this side, this is going to take care of this side, and a very tiny dot up there. Okay, that does not look tiny, but initially it should be really tiny, really tiny. I use things are falling apart. Things are falling apart. Things are falling apart. Can you guys even hear me? I think so. Let me fix this. Where it was supposed to be. Yes. So I use a beauty blender. If you're using liquid foundation, kindly use a beauty blender because.
A few moments later.
Usually come in with this brush just to, without powder still, just to do this like that. You see how flawless that face looks. Nataka kujipigia debe. Yeah, this is how naturally I'll do my makeup every day. Just after I'm done with my brows, I do a bit of foundation and then going on areas with a bit of concealer, just kidogo kidogo, especially huku chini. Tukayo. Most of my concealing actually I do it hapa chini. I don't go so far unless I'm doing a full face bit, ndio nitafanya huko chini kabisa, but most ni hapa tu. That, and go in with my blender again. The secret of actually concealing down here is blending. Desikuachio ashy feel. Just blend it kabisa. And your face will always haribika, so utakuwa unavuta, unavutua. But blending yako inafaa ikuwe very flawless. Nisione ati sasa concealer sijui imebaki wapi. Flawless blending. Kitu kayo wadau, you see? Kitu kayo. Usiogope kublend. Blend. And blending is a matter of not, just tap. The product itself will learn how to, will blend itself. But ukivuta, more or less, you lose the reason for hata sijui nasema nini shwali. Yeah. So after that, I take my powder and just go in with a bit of powder. Nilisha lay edges, so tabaki tu kufungua kwa unveil. I go in with my powder like that. Where I need to put more, I put more. Where it needs to remain the same, it remains. But yeah, this is basically my to-go-to makeup every day. Yeah, basically that. And then I close the day with lip gloss. This is one of the Ubule Creatives lip glosses. Since Corona, I've actually learned to appreciate lip glosses. Yeah. Yeah, guys, and so that's it on my to look on the makeup looks, plus the update on the quarterly goals and how far we have been and everything that we have talked about. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have liked how I do my brows, I will do an extensive video on simple ways to do your brows to avoid having blocked brows. So guys, that has been it. Simply, if you have enjoyed this video, kindly remember to hit the subscribe button, also hit the notification button so that you can be notified each and every time we post a video. Also, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your loved ones that we will be meeting on this platform every Saturday at 11 p.m. So until next time, adios muchachos.